Yo, what it do, man? It's your boy Smooth, aka Mr. Do What It Do, aka Always on the Move. And this is episode 59 of the Phone Home Podcast.
What's up? It's your boy Two, but never second. Just let the joint die and Gula could never die long full alive. I'll be no pill like on Crinkle. Your baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn. Who is she at?
Yeah.
Iceman. You see thick on him. Iceman. Come on, man. Three, what's happening with you?
Hey man, you know who it is? It's the boy 3 guy. 83, not the number, but the name, nigga. You know I stay keeping the 3 on the shoulders, man. You heard me? 83, not the number, but the name. Feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy Big Darrell. We live from the loft. Happy Memorial Day to all the soldiers out there, all the military, everybody who enrolled, enlisted, fought for the country. Happy Memorial Day. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Shout out there. That was up, man.
Yes, sir, man. How y'all boys doing?
Good.
Uh-uh.
I'm feeling
Good
good.
going, man.
Feeling good like man.
Where you get that Iceman shirt from?
No, I was about to ask too. I'm like, damn, he came with the shirt on. You got that
Iceman.
printed up, huh?
Yeah, no. I wish I could show y'all the back, you feel me? But
Nigga,
You
why
can.
nigga, this a phone call. I stand up. Like, some bullshit.
Oh, it ain't the Iceman real shirt.
Nah, my Diddy, my father's like, it's fucked up. Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
ain't got
okay.
I ain't got a whole fit on.
Well, it's an original Iceman shirt though too.
Oh, and somebody ordered me some shit because they know I'm a Drake fan.
Oh,
Long
that's-
story long.
Oh,
You
bet.
see? Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that shit hard. That shit hard. You can see it.
On the back, say like, Iceman say like, the back harder than the front, for real.
Right. I mean, I'm gonna be honest
I
with you.
hate
man.
shirts like that, bro.
I was just
hate that
about to
shit
say
too.
that, bro. That shit really be pissing me the fuck off when the best part of the shirt is in the back
I hate that shit.
and they just put a logo on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That shit be
Mhm.
pissing me off for real.
I wear that bit backward though.
Right, right.
Ugly. I mean,
Hey, bro, I thought about it, I said, damn, well, I look lame if I shirt backwards.
I don't give a fuck. I hate
I
Oh,
mean,
shit.
it's the pie. I see it. I think anything goes on the pie.
All right,
Nah,
bro.
you gonna be lame as fuck though.
Well,
Nah.
I'm finna pause it in about 5 seconds. You know?
Shit, I think anything goes on the pod. For real, for real.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Cause I hate that shirt to be having the design on the back. I'm like, oh, like you know when you pick it up
Yeah,
and you realize that bitch on the back half of that bitch, like man, what the fuck? And they
Yeah.
have that shit like on his shirt, little logo or something. I'm like,
Real shit.
off the point of that bitch.
Real
That
shit.
bitch backwards for me. Fuck it.
Yeah, it look like these boys done made some updates.
Yeah.
Shit, that's even better. That's
Nah,
even
see,
better.
that bitch for me ain't no cap.
Yeah, that's even better, bro. You can't even tell that it's on backwards.
What's on backwards?
I don't know. No, nah. Niggas say you can't tell if it's on backwards. Is that a good or bad thing?
Nigga,
I
how
was
is
like,
that a joke, Dink?
Huh?
How is that a joke?
Cause if it's a good thing, it's like, all right, good thing, but bad thing is the collar dripping. Like, is it so low from the back that it look like it's a regular copper?
Ooh.
It's not a boo. It's just like, it's a good thing, bad thing.
So how you feeling, too? Man, go ahead and get your shit off, bro.
wait till, you know what I'm saying? I'm let it simmer, man. You know what I mean? I got a lot of shit to say though. I hate I missed it, bro.
Well, I mean, shit, I think we the first topic is really like just, how we feeling about it a week later.
Later, I feel like I feel better about it, bro. And I've been saying as it gave time for me to sit and process with it, and it gave time to that like just immediately ran to like not like it, process it, and they like there's been a lot of backpedaling. There's been a lot of man, he rap. I heard people say like he be having a lot of rapping like Ice Spice or just elementary. I'm like, nah, this is one of those rapping shit. Some people don't like it because he rapping too much. You feel me? But he got the other shit for that. I just feel like this to me, this shit amazing, bro. This shit amazing. Like I think he spits in this damn bitch. Cause I think I can agree with some people like the slap he's known for beginning career, but I don't even think music is in that space of just kitschy. Those guys fizzle out, and those songs fizzle out. But I think he has some shit that's gonna last for a long time. Just even like the damn shit, like he got a lot of shit that's catchy that's gonna stick that in 2 years now it's not gonna sound corny or you know what I mean? And the bars are there. I feel, and I think the most thing that I feel is like I feel it's pain, bro. Like this ain't nothing like they want him to get over it, but he's human. Y'all always say, man, or well, y'all do have that outlet. Y'all can't be vulnerable. Y'all can't. No, we can't. Because the moment we do, sassy, fucking emotional, like I ain't supposed to have emotions. You know what I'm saying? If I sit out in hate or angriness, then I'm gonna walk in. I'm dumb. You know? But I feel like he has every fucking right to feel these ways about these people that he felt like were cool. I don't feel like I don't feel like a nigga got as cool as me, like as me and Dink are. Bless you. I don't think he gotta be I don't think we gotta be as cool as me and Dink are to just be like, you know what? This sound like I'm going against him. You know what I mean? So for somebody and all these people are people know like Bron, all these boys are Bron or shit YG. I don't think he even said YG, but nigga, I done looked out for you a lot. You know what I mean? So for you to go the other side, bro, I ain't tell you to take my side. Just sit, play the background. I bet when but when I got the gun, I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel. Shit, 50 and Ja Rule still beefing. We still think niggas don't say, nah, that shit immature. Nah, boy, this shit could have killed me. You feel me? This shit could have stopped my project. And this shit could have stopped a lot of shit. But I just wore it. I wore it as an honor damn near. And when it's my turn, I made sure that y'all all know how I feel, how I felt. Ain't no doubling back. Ain't none of that. And shit. The way he moves, I don't see me handling that no differently, bro. Like, know what I'm saying? Like the
all right, well, I'm gonna ask you this. Because I really don't know the answer to this. So I want you to answer it because I think you're gonna give a biased answer. How come
I'm not.
How come you can, and I think a biased answer is needed. How come you can have beef with everybody else, but clear it up with Future? And that's where the problem started.
And hold on, let me answer that too before you answer. And why you mad at DJ Khaled? Why? That's my only
nigga,
biggest
you
thing.
messed up the whole.
Oh, hold on, react it then. React it smooth.
I can have some both.
No. Let Smooth react it so he can clip it right.
Right. So how can you have beef with everybody else and have all this pain with everybody else, but not clear? Well, you clear the situation up with Future. How do you clear that situation up with Future when this is where the problem began?
I think you gotta know your personnel. I think him as Future dogs, even he even said it. Him and Future, that shit made him sick to his stomach. He didn't want that. And like, it's like, bro, what? Come on, man. I think they needed a conversation, but 21 his man. I think him, 21 and Bank or whatever, they talked about it. They talked about it. And I don't think he looked Future, no disrespect to Future, but I don't think he looked at him as right as like J. Cole. Like, bro, you know how this shit can go. I ain't gonna say I ain't trying to call Future slow, but he like I don't think Future just probably like a wellness code nigga. Like he going and doing things that's like we could talk about, bro. You can do it. This you heard what Future talk about. He say, man, I feel disrespect too. Talking the big three, and y'all ain't name me. But it's like, bro, you ain't a part of fucking the big three. But so we can talk about it. We had a conversation. The conversation is cool. Just like he said, he tried to talk to Cole about it. He ain't speak. So it's like, damn, what are we doing? Like, okay, you don't even want to talk to me. So if he get on the phone, if I can get you on the phone, I feel like most problems can be resolved if we get on the phone. But you don't even want to talk to me, nigga, I'll pay yourself up. Or I'm gonna feel away. Like, you could do something to me the same. You could do something to me that Dink or Swears or they can or you can't. You feel me? I hold my friends from you. You know what I'm saying? No offense to anybody, but that's how it is. You feel me?
That's life.
That's life. I think you better, but like, so I think talking, communication, save the nation.
But what did it say?
Friendship.
No.
I got a question for two.
You got
But
it, Darrell.
two, do you think what Cali did was worse than what Future did.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
hey,
So
say what Cali did though. You got
that I was just about to ask him. What did Cali do that was worse than what Future did?
Stay silent, but every time you got to roll, every time you want to promote you, what's the first thing you say? You don't even say the album name. You say, "Hey, Drake on here. Y'all come listen." You do the you. I'm the promotion for it and what you do, no matter is.
I like what Drake like.
But then with Drake in the corner, you ain't gonna help. Come on, man. Nah.
But what was Cali supposed to do? Like, what can't actually Cali do? Like, he can't rap against nobody. He can't. Like, I think being silent was the good thing, right? But he ain't for sure ain't say, "Oh, I'm with Kendrick Lamar," or he wasn't like LeBron dancing to the songs, or he wasn't celebrate. He didn't even play Ross shit. When Ross dropped, he wasn't saying, "Oh, this is hard," or none of that shit.
He did.
But what he say?
He posted his album.
Posted who album?
Ross.
Ross dropped the album in that time frame.
You know Ross always would drop albums, bro. Yeah.
But
I don't. It's nothing like that. It's just, but if you go always use, I give you the biggest songs and all this. You gotta don't like you being silent, bro. Is weird because when
But now,
you should be,
let me ask you this: do you think Drake was a bigger help to Future than he was to Khaled? Like, do you think Drake helped Future's career more than he helped Khaled's career?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what
beginning,
I think so too. And so I want to ask is, so the whole beef started because of Future. So the reason Drake he mad at everybody is because of Future. Like, he's the head of the snake, essentially. Like, Kendrick Lamar did his thing, yeah, but Future is the head of the snake. So why do you forgive the head of the snake? Like, to me, he should have cut that nigga head off first and let that nigga die, just die out. But why do you think, okay, and I was talking to one of my partners about this. Do you think Drake is trying to keep those relationships in Atlanta, or trying to like because he likes Atlanta a lot? Do you think he's trying to amend that relationship, like far as Young Thug, 21 Savage, Future, and Future is kind of like the GOAT of Atlanta right now. Like, he's like the head honcho. Is that why you think Drake is like keep your enemies closer? Is that a thing?
and I think he just, I just think
trying
he
to zoom
friend.
in either. That's crazy.
Yeah, nah.
Say it again too.
I was wondering. I thought who did that shit. I don't think. I think him and Future are friends.
Dude, you keep saying that they fucking friends. That's not true, bro.
I don't think so.
True. How are we here 2 years later if they friends, bro?
I disagree with you, Smooth.
I don't think.
So
I don't think Future
you
thought
think
it was
they
gonna
friends?
last as long.
You got to say what you think, Dink.
I mean, I really ain't got no. I'm gonna revert to two because he a bigger Drake fan than I am, so he know the nuance and all that. But I'm going based off what Two saying. It's certain things that certain people can do that certain people can't do to you in your relationship.
Brother,
So
brother,
that's true, but that shouldn't be it.
Look where we at 2 years later.
I know that. It's just like
they go to the point.
All right, look at Shaq and Kobe. It was a mutual respect, all right? 10 years later, them boys still homeboys. Well, I mean, RIP to KB, but I'm saying, and don't make me
It's
cry
so true that
I
they
miss my boy
saying.
Kobe. But I'm saying though, like it's when you coaching, y'all heard the term NYP, right? What NYP mean? Know your personnel. That goes in like two. So like to what two saying is certain things that nigga can get away with that you can't. And so Future was more off of y'all keep talking about the head of the snake. It ain't. Yeah, he wasn't the head of the snake. He was the cause and effect of stuff, but his intentions, I don't believe, was that. It was like, hey, bro, like Two said, was, hey, I'm not part of Big Three. You did that with 21 Savage. This is how I feel about that. Yeah, my homeboy got on the track, said some shit, but what really did I say that would make it kill the relationship? Now, y'all keep talking about all the stuff that follow up with the people about that. Future may gave them a door, cracked the door to be like, oh shit, this our time. But I don't think Future left that bitch open on purpose for everybody. He felt some type of way, then everybody put in their 2 cents. It's kind of like how niggas doing Jay-Z and Wayne right now.
All right, so where do we get the "We Don't Trust You" album from?
I mean, like I said, like, we don't trust them. They might have they beef. That's they beef. Like
And
I
we
said, he
still
probably
don't
cracked the
trust you
door
album.
open, but I don't know if he's saying that letting everybody open in. But I'm
So
going
but
based off
this
what
all
Two said.
but this all stems from the Metro Boomin situation.
That's
I'm
what
Like,
going
I'm
based off what
saying.
Two said. I'm not saying that he's right or wrong. I'm saying based off
No,
what Two
no,
saying.
no.
I believe it is certain things certain people can do that other people cannot
right,
do.
that's what I'm telling you.
But then what a limit is drawn at. Then that's what I'm trying to say. Like for a person like Cali, right? Two said he's mad at Cali because Cali stayed silent. He didn't choose no side.
Could
He didn't
could
dance.
let's revert it back to sports. That 30-point score on your team, if you're a coach, he get away with a little bit more than the nigga that's a 6 or 7 man. Khaled is the 6 man. Hey, look, Khaled, me and you been doing it together. We straight. But now, well, to me, Khaled didn't do what worse than Future, as far as the action. But what happened is when you're talking about the silence is, we supposed to be, cool. And you see, it's just like this. Once you see somebody get jumped, eventually we gonna be like, hey, bro, look, cool, relax. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that serious something. Khaled did nothing. Like, that's what I'm saying. And this nigga that put money in your pocket, we're supposed to be this. We are cool. It ain't like I know we ain't Future Drake, but shit, we cool. And although you may be cool with everybody else, you supposed to be, like I told you, with the running back for the Eagles. What's his name? Shady McCoy. A lot of people don't like Uncho, and that's his homeboy. But when they talk bad about Uncho, he don't go in and he don't stay silent. Like, hey, bro, I don't know why y'all dislike my boy cool. But hey, if that's what y'all got going, that's what y'all got going. And I feel like that's something simple, easy that Khaled could have did. Hey, bro, y'all lay out cuz. I know y'all got your beef, but hey, we all cool. And if they still disagree with Khaled, like shit, well shit, Drake, I tried.
Yeah.
And then guess what?
See,
I'm not
I don't have,
And it's
I'm
not
not
like
mad at Drake for being mad at Cali. What I'm saying is he need to be mad at all them niggas. And
I feel like he
Future
had been.
too.
it was.
I feel like that's the whole album.
But he even during the beef, the nigga ain't really said nothing about Future. He ain't really he ain't take enough shots at Future. Like he didn't say that nigga deadbeat dad. The nigga don't like take care of his kids. That nigga supposed to went crazy on that nigga, bruh. That's what I think. And that nigga say me and Future ain't really been through it.
Can I ask y'all
I'm thinking that nigga should
what
have.
Future really say though? Other than the we don't trust you.
we don't go down this route again.
Right.
Yeah, we done already had these conversations, but I think the bottom line is, I mean, that's where it started. That's where it stemmed from. Drake dissed Kendrick on Future song years ago on shit. Then you come back years later, he get on like that, and then I mean, here we are. I mean,
And then Smooth, check this out. And then it's like, nigga, you cleared this shit? And I'm your dog? You ain't even let me hear.
I just don't understand how we keep saying they friends. I don't
understand that either, Smooth. That's what I'm saying. Them niggas not day ones.
Let's get something clear. I'm not saying that they friends. I mean, I think they are.
Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it
is.
is. I don't know why. That's just my personal thing. I don't know why Future has this grace, in Drake.
Maybe he got some secret on Drake or something.
I mean, I ain't going that deep. I ain't going that deep. I ain't going that deep.
I know, but I'm just like, I don't understand that shit, bro.
I totally understand.
You got it too.
You got relationship. Like 2 point is it's just like coaching. Certain niggas can do certain things.
Yeah.
I think that goes back to the a few episodes ago when we said like Drake weird if he have Future on the album. And without proper explanation. You got it too.
Yeah, but I think like I can't judge friendship, And if that's his man, he wanna sometimes friendship overpower everything, really. You know what I'm saying? Just like a relationship. I can't say, man, you took her back. Nah, that's your girl. That's how you feel about it. That's your dog. You feel me? I can't tell you when, like you cut a nigga hand off for doing some minor shit because y'all wasn't that invested. You feel me? So I can't. It ain't never the goal to be. Oh hell yeah, cut everybody off. Soon as I made a mistake, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's reoccurring though. It's not. We've talked about this a few pods ago. This is reoccurring. This ain't just like just popping up out of nowhere.
it don't make sense to us, it makes sense to them. You know what I'm saying? Just like you like that I hate to say this because we friends. So your girl ever your
I
girl
don't
ever
think, I
told
don't
you
think this ain't the same though. That's pussy. Like,
no no
like
no no
that's
no no
pussy.
no 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 no. Your girl ever said like I don't know why you said hang with him or some shit like that. Like baby, you just saying you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Same shit.
But now, too, let me ask you this. What, everybody on the podcast, what do you think Drake benefits for amending with Future?
Shit, he did better on Ran to Atlanta than Future. I don't know what the fuck he get out of this. I don't know. Future got a
I thought that shit. I thought Future gave that nigga a trash verse, like he ain't even want to do the song. It sounded.
The song is good. The song is good.
No, I ain't gonna
But Future didn't make the song.
I think Drake piped him up. Oh dang! Oh, but I think he helped the verse out. What else? That shit kind of like added up.
That portion of the song was trash. It wasn't until it got into the other part where it was like, okay, all right, I see what's going on. I just don't
It
see.
sound like
I just
Future
didn't
ain't
see
want
the
to be on the
benefit.
song.
I just don't see the benefit because I think maybe like a couple tracks before that he said there was no features. You know, he wasn't gonna have no big features. It's just me. And then we get the song with him. Maybe so.
Yeah.
He said
And two, maybe it's this right here. Maybe because Drake fucked with 21 Savage, he fucks with Young Thug, so he has
but why
to
not them
amend it.
niggas? Why not them niggas on the song?
Because Future is the biggest out of Atlanta. So and then he say he spoke to Big Bank. So I guess they had
I ain't never heard Drake shout out Bank. That shit was funny as fuck.
on this song, right? I mean on the album, right? Yeah.
But like what I understand that y'all trying to get to the roots of it, but like I'm saying though, it's simple as a
It's money. It's money. It's money. That's
It's money.
That is what
money,
it's about.
friendship.
money.
It could be more than money.
Nah, it
it's
ain't more. It
friendship.
can't be more than
No,
money.
I'll give you an example.
I'm with
right?
you, Smooth.
And this probably still nowhere near what y'all think. All right. So one time my 30-point score, right? 30 easy. Called me a bitch at practice. Oh, I hemmed him up. Don't get me wrong. He was on the wall. Hemmed him up. 2 hours later, we cool back at it. I talked to him. We talked to him. Boom, boom, bam. That's the 30-point score. What you think would have happened with the nigga that averaged 2 that said that? Like,
Iron Fist.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
true. That's true.
It's different folks can do different things.
Yeah,
but then the situation is different because you need your 30-point score. If you were the 50-point score, like say if you were playing and you ain't need a 30-point score, so that's how I see it. I feel like Drake don't need
Jordan
Future.
Poole. You see what they did to Jordan Poole? They got rid of that nigga.
But
Right.
if Draymond would have did that to Steph, who you think would have been gone?
Hey, that nigga Draymond
Hold
would
on. Say that
he'd
again.
been on JPEG right now.
Man, hey, no,
He
bro, the
been on
nigga wouldn't even be in the
right now.
NBA. He
Well, I
did that to
mean,
Steph.
you kind of answering our point because Draymond. I mean, if
Draymond is Future.
and Future is Steph is Drake.
No, what I'm saying is this though. We won't know what their benefits of their friendship is. That's all I'm saying. I mean, not all I'm saying. That's what Tu's saying, and I'm saying that certain people can do certain things. Maybe he feel like how I feel about y'all boys. Y'all push me to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? He may feel like Future is competition. Like shit, I might need to step my game up when I'm working with him. It may be something we don't know.
I
And
think
know
it's the
that's
Atlanta
point of the
connection.
conversation
I
we
think
trying to
he
figure
wants
out,
to be
but
good in
my
Atlanta.
point is more towards what Tu's saying instead of the actual topic, if that makes sense.
Cause like say for instance, if you cool with 21 Savage, you cool with Young Thug, right? Young Thug from Zone 3, he can't be in Atlanta. The nigga, he in Miami because of his probation. 21 Savage, he's Zone 6, but he ain't really Zone 6 like Future. You see what I'm saying? So if you ain't good with Future, it's like, can you really be in Atlanta? Like flexing with 21 Savage, like you can't really do that, if that makes sense, right? Or it's like if you go to somebody's hood, you gotta have somebody with clout.
What you saying is that relationship needs to be mended for the sake of moving, not necessarily moving in Atlanta, but just that connection to Atlanta music.
Right. That's what I believe. Cause I believe them niggas will ride with Future before they ride with Drake. And like Future has like quote unquote the
Well, I mean, I don't know if I believe that because
I don't believe that either.
yeah, the relationship with Thug is good. The relationship with 21 is good. The relationship Migos on the album. So I mean,
that's true. But
Atlanta
They
on the
not bigger than
album.
Future. They
I
not
don't
bigger than
know.
all them niggas ain't bigger than Future, and all them niggas can't really like can't mark you good, if that makes sense, right? Like how Kendrick Lamar said, like you can't be good in LA unless like quote unquote one of these niggas bring you in. It's like politics, right? Like Atlanta politics. And
Well,
Future is like the head of he like the president of Atlanta.
I still think it was just a little bit too early. I think Willio touched on it last pod, and I think it's a little bit too early, especially when we just like, when you go through all the people that he talked about on the album and how he felt so strongly about all these things. I just think it's a little out of place, especially if you ask me. I don't think Future really brought that much value to the album in the first place.
Exactly. He could have kept Molly Santana on there and just
100%.
and left it like that.
Yeah. So, too, you got any more thoughts, bro? I know we, went on a tangent about the Future situation.
Talking about the album in general.
Yeah.
I think it's probably out of place right now. But yeah, it was dope to me. Still dope.
Mm-hmm. What you give it a scale of 1 out of 10?
8.5.
8.5. I was running an 8.
Yeah, and I said 8.5 too.
Hey, so too, question. So niggas bringing up the word classic. Do you think it's a classic?
I don't want
for Drake.
For Drake. I'm gonna say yeah, just out the rapping. If you ask me the question, I wouldn't call it classic just me to myself, but like because it gotta grow me some. It got to live, but just the rapping, I think this top 3 rapping Drake.
I disagree with that. I think it's like number 1 rapping Drake, but I don't think it's a classic.
Bet I'm saying I'm trying to be. Motherfuckers want to say, "Are you being biased?" I think this is big rap.
So hell no. As far as bar, wordplay, entendres, all that shit.
That nigga.
But then why don't you say it's a classic?
So hold on. So this album to me.
Hold on. I think people don't want to say a classic in fear of saying classic too early, and they can feel like it's a classic. But you got to do.
That's me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the album is a classic because of the stuff that happened prior. And he actually rapped on it. He expressed his feelings, and he was actually rapping. I didn't hear I didn't want to hear no Marvin's Room. I didn't want to hear God's playing with all things that was going on. I want to hear what's going on. Shit, nigga, talk about what happened. That's what everybody be asking about. That's why previous pods, I didn't care what y'all was saying about Wayne and all that other shit. Not to bring up Wayne, but far as like what people talk about in the album, because people switch up every time. I'm like, bro, y'all mad at Drake for God's plan or, nothing was the same type shit. But then when he actually give you the stuff that you want to hear, oh man, he ain't his feelings. Man, shut up. I'm not a big Drake fan. My niggas is Wayne, Ludacris.
Your niggas always in their feelings.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but people talk about Rod Wave, always in their feelings.
Yeah.
But then they talk about Drake, he don't make songs for the. It's just like, bro, it's just like, that's why I don't be caring to hear all the extra shit. But far as like that nigga rapping, best album ever he ever wrote. Far as just rapping. Just straight rap bars, everything to it. But I don't think it's a classic album. I think it got a whole bunch of replay value.
You said classic like a few minutes ago, though.
Huh?
You called it a classic like 3 minutes ago.
No, I don't think it's a classic. I ain't say it's a classic.
You did.
I don't think it's a Drake classic. I told y'all his three top albums to me last pod, I thought.
Hey, too, he called it a classic, didn't he?
Well, I misspoke. I don't think it's a classic. I think it's classic rapping.
Okay.
I think I did say it was classic rapping. I think the shit number 1, his best album ever, far as just if you call it a classic because it's rapping, hell yeah.
Okay.
The number one, easy. I mean, that was that lemon pepper flow type shit to me. So it's like this is shit that I can actually listen to. Like I'ma listen to him because it's like, oh, this nigga rapping. Now all the other shit, I'm not a big Drake fan like that, so I'm not listening to it 4, 5, 6 times. But this album, yeah, I can like shit. We can bump that a little bit.
That nigga say better whisper my name. Oh my god, I said this nigga. I just want to see a bit on a pavement.
Now, let me ask you this.
What?
Do you say? I know this might be a little too far, but do you say J. Cole's "The Fall Off" is a classic?
Hold on. That's
okay.
So that's the next question.
Okay.
So the next question is,
ain't trying to take Smoke job.
My bad. No.
I mean, he could have had it if he framed it right.
Yeah.
So the best album. So we what 2 years into the beef, 2.5 years into the beef.
man.
Alright, so we done got an album from all 3 artists, and this is well, I know, Darrell, you might not feel like GNX is, that was supposed to be the next Kendrick album, but we have 3 full body of works from J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake, the big 3. Who has the best album since all 3 of them dropped? Do we say Iceman, do we say GNX, or do we say The Fallout?
I want to go first. I say Cole is number 3 to me. Always. Cole is 3 to me. Cole is and that's why I was gonna ask y'all. A lot of people say The Fall Off is a classic, but see, if we're going on rapping wise, yes, it is a rap classic. But to me, it missed a lot of like crossover singles, like far as like people can sing, like with the Drake song, you got that Teach Me, Baby. Like Cole needs that to me. I don't want to just hear like some 90s rap shit. Like that's cool, but I need singles. And so it's okay, so I'll put it like this. That can be a classic, right? Drake's can be a classic. Kendrick Lamar's can be a classic as well. But if we're going just on rap, right? Cole is 3. To me, Drake is 2 because Drake had less songs that I liked, right? So like if I liked it, let's say 10 out of 19 on Drake's, right? On GNX, Kendrick had 12 songs. I only disliked maybe like 1, right? Maybe 1 or even 2. Like the only ones I really disliked was like GNX. I hated that shit. With them niggas on there, that's trash. Dodger Blue was okay, but it wasn't like a bop. And it's a different album style, right? So Cole is like rapping lyrically. His whole album was to be the most lyrical miracle rap nigga. I don't want to make singles, I just want to rap. So if I just voted off that, yes, it's a classic. Drake album is a comeback album. It's more of, let me tell you what the beef did to me. Let me give y'all a light into my life. Let me show you what's going on. Let me tell you about what's going on in my life, why I did this and why I did that. So if I'm voting that, that's a classic as well. With Kendrick Lamar, I it's not a Kendrick Lamar classic to me, like far as his catalog, but it is like what Smooth say, it's new. It's something we never got from Kendrick Lamar. It's not a concept album. It's fresh and it sounds like it's recorded within the last 3 months of the beef. So that's something we never got from Kendrick Lamar. And we got like a sound defining of California. Like he did all California sound. So I mark that as a classic as well, but I don't mark it as a lyrical miracle rap classic. I mark J. Cole's as a lyrical miracle rap classic, and I mark Drake as an overall classic far as he got singles, he got rap songs, and he got bops on there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just hard to rate those and compare those 3 because it's totally 3 different albums. But if I had to pick from my perception, I like Kendrick's, then I like Drake's, and then Cole is 3rd to me.
For sure. What you think, too?
I'll just say though, I got Drake, Kendrick, and Cole. I think Drake's. I think this shit is like amazing to me, bro. This shit like it's really good. I think
And
Kendrick,
I agree. It's amazing.
like Kendrick, I think it was like the I don't know if it was the perfect time for Kendrick to drop an album without a concept. Like down there like the dance after the victory, you feel me? And I put Kendrick because Kendrick always gonna have a concept or like we talking about this. It was his probably one of the first times in his career to just drop some music without having, you know what I mean, without having to sit in the studio, think about something. And Cole, Cole's shit sounded like the fall off, you know. It was some like Cole, you feel me? He raps his ass off, but like, bro, sometimes I ain't some just rhyming here sometimes to me don't mean you go. So it felt like that. It felt like that. But if I put them in order, it was I like Drake's the best, I like Kendrick's, and I like Cole's 3rd.
I would assume Dink going in that same order. What you got, Dink?
I mean, pretty much. I mean, I'm with 2 on the J. Cole shit. I think J. Cole album would have been a lot better if it came at a different time. You already know how I feel about the Cole album. I I think Drake did exactly what I would ask the Cole album to do. You know what I'm saying? So
Good
He
point.
can't do
Or
that though.
I mean, not to Drake's level, but I mean, you could have gave us something. Like it wasn't anyway. You know, we already had our rant on that. You know, so he number 3, which by default, I think if somebody would drop something other, he would have been like number 6. But I don't even think it was better than Kanye album. But that ain't popular opinion right now. Anyway, I'm going with GNX number 2, and you know, I think I'm the far from biased because I think all y'all, except for probably Smooth, you know, big Kendrick fan with
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of all 3 of these niggas.
yeah, so
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
like Smooth is a big fan of all 3. I think Darrell is a bigger fan of Kendrick than
Right.
Drake, and I think Drake is I mean, 2 is a bigger fan of Drake than Kendrick, but he
Right.
like all the 3. But with the beef, I'm taking Drake, and with the beef, Darrell taking Kendrick.
And
So I
I
think
can see how somebody can rate the Drake album over GNX because I can see that. So I can honestly see that.
I'm going with Drake because I'm not a big fan of neither one. I like them all 3. But Drake, I mean, Drake probably my favorite out of all 3. But as far as what Drake did, the rollout make that bitch number 1 out of all of them anyway. That shit
Yeah.
was just crazy.
Yeah.
Like to compare it to the rollout, how great that rollout was.
2-year
and compare it
rollout
to
too.
it.
Yeah.
It was
Nah,
some of the
nigga,
more-
ain't no fucking 2-year rollout.
No,
nigga.
It is. So hold on. When did what did I miss drop? When that dropped?
That dropped last year, man.
All right,
Last
so
summer.
1.5 year rollout.
Nigga, it dropped June 25th.
I feel there. I mean, I did.
Oh, hold on. When the Iceman Part 1 drop?
That's all dropped within the last year, bro.
Okay, so 1 year rollout. So I like that. And look, I sent Smooth son today, like what a rollout is. I put him
let
in
it
chat.
go.
1 year rollout. It's good.
Let it go.
It's good.
Yeah, let it go.
But yeah, I mean, I mean, just everything was about timing. So I may be feeling a different way, you know, a year or 2 from now about, you know,
That's fair.
Iceman. But for what for the time being of what happened, I think Iceman did it for me. And I like that point that 2 said too, that GNX was perfect. It was a victory lap type album.
Yeah, it's a
He-
different sound.
Well, I mean, you can do that when you
Yeah,
I guess you
He
can.
was able to let his hair down.
Hey,
That's why I was trying to tell Darrell. I was trying to tell Darrell that in our DMs, bro. Kendrick, that was his moment to be an abstract rapper. I know you don't want to admit to it, but that was his time to be an abstract rapper. His whole career been around concept and focus and trying to change the world. That beef allowed him to finally take that shit off and just rap.
No cap though.
Yeah,
That's
for
facts.
sure.
That's facts.
So that's facts.
And then
So that's
allow
facts.
him. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Okay.
No. What I didn't agree with is you say the next album cannot be a conceptual
I
album.
don't think so.
I think you can.
I don't think.
Because I think this is Drake. This is Drake only concept album. That's why I can see folks putting it number 1 because Iceman is a whole concept. It's like after the beef, I done got cold on these niggas. And these bars cold, these songs cold, and then he had to roll out the ice, and that's conceptual to me.
Yeah, you're right.
I think the next one.
But I don't think nobody. I don't know what motherfuckers going on from Kendrick. But I don't think
that's the hard part.
They don't want Mr. Morale. They already told you they don't want Mr. Morale.
Yeah.
They don't like that Kendrick.
I don't think he can't go to Pimp Butterfly.
He can't go to Pimp a Butterfly route.
Hold on. I'm gonna let Smooth get yours out first, and I'm gonna tell the world what Kendrick got next coming.
Okay.
Settle work, man.
All right, cool. So
Darrell.
So I don't think you can get a concept about, black activist rights no more. I don't think you could get a GNX, even though GNX wasn't a conceptual album, it was a sound, definitely a sound conceptual album.
Very West Coast.
You can't get that off no more. So you can't get it to Pimp a Butterfly off. You already did. Damn was probably like the best mix of concept
All 3,
and
yeah.
just flow. And that's what I'm telling you, bro. He was in a weird spot. He was in a weird spot before the beef. And so that beef just allowed him to be just like, okay, let me just go back to just who I am. You know what I'm saying? Good Kid, Mad City, just backseat freestyle type shit. So I don't think people gonna want you already told us like you not really that nigga that you said you was. You already told us you really not that. So I don't know how do you go back to being quote unquote conscious. I think people kind of want you in this kind of like this
like boogeyman era.
Yeah, they want you in it. Right. Yeah, you got it now.
Okay. So this is what I think Kendrick does now, right? So as the most awarded rapper far as Grammys, right? The one Grammy he doesn't have is Album of the Year. The one Grammy no solo rap artist has. Like Outkast, I think, is the only group that has Album of the Year. So I think Kendrick Lamar, Smooth calls it pandering. What I say is he makes a genre defining album, right? So when you mix To Pimp a Butterfly, but you mix it with more of Damn, right? Because To Pimp a Butterfly is all black cultural music, right? It's like jazz, it's blues, it's poetry, it's rap, it's hip hop. But I think Kendrick goes more crossover as far as pop. And he, with this album, he does big features, far as like Beyonce, Rihanna. Because remember that rumor went out, Rihanna and Kendrick was in the studio. Why she wasn't on GNX is because I feel like this is the album that we know Kendrick for. It's like 3 to 4 years in the making. So this is the album that was supposed to supersede what it is, the Big Steppers in 2022. And it's coming up on that 4-year time frame, 2026. So I think this is the album. You get the big singles, you get the big features like Rihanna. I'm say Rihanna on there, maybe Beyonce, maybe Jay-Z feature, and even go a little further and get like a Taylor Swift or like another name, like maybe an Adele or one of those big pop stars. And what you do is you make big pop singles. And you make the album of the year because none of those people have dropped the album, honestly. Like Taylor Swift hasn't dropped, Adele hasn't dropped. So the album of the year is up for the taking. And I believe Universal is not going to have anybody else drop during the summer because you know how they do their rollouts. Like when they have their bigger artists dropping, they leave it up to them for the summer. So if Kendrick is dropping, like the rumors are saying this summer, I think he wins the album of the year by making just a genre-defining album. And it's going to be crossover with big singles, kind of like All of the Stars, like how that was with SZA, like songs like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that's the only way he can go, and that's the only award that he wants.
Are you trying to say defining or defying?
Defining.
Yeah, defining.
I agree. I don't think that's defining the genre. And
I think that pushes you away from what the genre wants.
That's defying. That's like going against.
Okay. So too. Let me give you for instance, genre defining is
No, he know what you're saying, but what he's saying is what you're saying goes against what the culture wants from him. The culture wants him to stay in the culture. What you saying takes him out of the culture, right? Too?
Yeah, he's going against.
You think so too?
Stay in the pocket. I don't think he can scream right now.
Two.
That's what I'm telling him. That's what I'm telling him.
No, I disagree with that.
Perfect.
I disagree.
That's perfect what you just said, too. That's what I'm trying to tell this nigga.
I disagree.
Rap don't want, if you gonna be the boogeyman, nigga, you gotta stay right here. If you go anywhere else, nigga, why the fuck did you beef with Drake?
But check this out. No, man, you can have the bars. I say this is the bars, the double entendre, this the Kendrick you're gonna get. But you're gonna get all of the stars. You're gonna get love, like with Rihanna. You're gonna get that. You might even get one of them Drake singles, like hold on. What's that song? Just hold on, we're going home.
Bro,
just hold on. You're gonna get that.
Bro.
You're gonna get that. Bro, it ain't about what the culture wants. The culture didn't know they wanted GNX. Kendrick defines what his fan base. Bro, his fan base defines what he wants. Well, I mean, he defines what his fan base wants. They trust Kendrick Lamar's judgment. They trust his creativity. They trust his musical intellect to go where he where he believes music should go. And that's why ever since Good Kid, Mad City, you got To Pimp a Butterfly, you got Damn, and then you got The Big Steppers, and then you got GNX. All 5 of them albums sound different. That is one artist. The nigga albums don't sound nothing alike.
You're missing the main point though.
But what's the main point?
You speaking about after it came out before he beefed with Drake.
It don't matter. The beef, he's done with the beef. It don't matter. It don't matter because people won't. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why it don't matter. People want Kendrick to keep antagonizing Drake or keep saying his name or even keep keeping that persona, but that's how you burn out. Like, you know how when some shit get old and you wear it in the ground, that ain't what Kendrick do. It's over with. I think he keeps to what he said, no second chances. No, you can't win the Super Bowl twice. You don't get second chances at the Super Bowl. Hey, this it right here. I think he keeps true to that, and he goes on with his life. He said what he said. Drake said what he said. I think Drake goes on with his life, and I think Kendrick goes on. Hey, let Drake have the last word, because when Willio was right, Kendrick was throwing shots. He wasn't throwing shots, but he said what he felt on GNX. Drake said what he said on Iceman. You leave it at that. And then you go on and you both do your career. But see, what I'm saying is Kendrick wants that album of the year. He's the most awarded Grammy artist, rapper, and he never got an album of the year. All them 5 albums that we just named never won album of the year. They always keep him in that category of what it is, rap album of the year. And we all know what the Grammys do. They always like to make up to artists where they felt like they should have won album of the year and they didn't give it to him. He should have won with what Smooth said, Good Kid, Mad City. I think he should have won album of the year. Or To Pimp a Butterfly. Or even Damn, where he won a Pulitzer Prize. Why he didn't win it at the Grammys that year? So this album, by him doing the Super Bowl, by him being the most awarded rapper, I feel like if this album is crossover, if it's enough publicity and pop, the Grammys will give him album of the year because they failed to give it to him 5 albums ago. And so that's why I believe Kendrick wants. And if he gets that proves to everybody that he's the only rapper that has that award. Solo rappers. Other than Andre 3000 and Big Boy of Outkast. And that's group.
I agree to disagree with both of y'all, honestly.
You ain't even hear what we were talking about.
Let me say this one point.
I just had the video off because I was eating.
Let me say this one point thing.
Go ahead too.
I think if Kendrick drops a pop album like his all basically, he don't get the album of the year.
Right.
You're there. But I think you down in this. You think he want that Grammy more than the culture? Kendrick?
I think he want the Grammy more than the culture. I think
so. I think so too.
I think so.
That's what I think. Okay.
I can roll. Wait. Let me
two. Michael Jackson, Thriller.
No, wait. But wait this. Like, all right, cool. Even if he gets it, how does that?
He can retire. He can retire.
He can retire.
Everything was funny and
You say what? You say what, Smooth?
That nigga retire every 3-4 years.
But Smooth, what I'm saying is that nigga ain't gotta make another album. That nigga could be a CEO. He don't gotta make another album. He do that. He can go like Lauryn Hill and co-star. He did what Lauryn Hill failed to do.
So the reason I agree to both of y'all, because both of y'all make sense. But the reason I disagree with Darrell is the same reason I agree with Smooth but disagree with him. So anyway, let me explain. So you basically saying,
please.
So Darrell's saying that the dude can go and get features to make somewhat a pop album, right? So he can do those songs like he was featuring with Sizzle with. He can have a bunch of those, right? Smooth saying the culture don't want that because why the fuck you beef with Drake? If that's the case, then what the whole point of it, you supposed to be they not like us, but then you be like them. If that's right, Smooth. All right. But the reason I say both y'all all right, because I just said it, but then when I say y'all both wrong, if he makes some hot songs, that shit ain't gonna fucking matter. That's why I always go by. If that culture shit, I mean, it is what it is. That culture shit is us, and then is everybody else. If everybody else liking that shit, if he got some goddamn what's the song with Drake and Rihanna? Work type song.
Work, love.
If he got that type of shit, the shit with Sizzle and all that shit, I ain't saying he got that in the bag. I don't know. I'm just saying, but if you get a whole bunch of them on the team 12 to you know, however many song album, see, he could get that bitch. And ain't nobody, we gonna get on, the coach is gonna get on there and be like, oh, you people Drake for this, and that. Them numbers gonna be steady climbing.
And that's what I'm saying. And I believe this because if it's true, Drake is off of UMG. Who is their new rap cash cow? Right? It's Kendrick, and they gonna put that bread behind that motherfucking album to make that bitch look like just to piss off Drake. Though they gonna get him the Drake rollout. They gonna get him the Drake promo package. And they gonna make that shit go number one, and I feel like he gonna win that Grammy based off that, and that's what
I'm
he
not
won't.
saying it.
Oh no, I'm saying that, Ding. That's my theory. That's what I think Kendrick go. Yeah,
but I don't think
like because it's nowhere else for Kendrick to go.
But then again, like Smooth say, he can catch so much backlash from the coach and don't get those deals.
But if he has those songs, like, and we know Kendrick can write those songs, but no, and I'm only saying this if he drops this summer because again, Kendrick don't have to drop this summer. We know this nigga like Smooth say to come out every 4 years, every 3 years. Why would he drop this summer and not have the album of the year? That's crazy to me. Why would you? You don't have to come out to Drake. You don't have to come out to Cole. You let them niggas. Yeah, you get what I'm saying, Smooth?
Yeah. No, I don't think he dropping this summer. I think he's still riding off of the beef. So I think it's still too early, you know, to drop, honestly. And you know,
it's stupid.
I believe that too.
Opinion off the best album out the beef. I think we all agree that the Fall Off is the worst album out of all three. I would say GNX 2, Iceman first, but I think it's fair to say I think everybody agrees that the Fall Off is probably the worst out the three.
Fuck yeah,
I hate that for Cole, man.
Why do you hate it for Cole? Why do you hate it for Cole? Cole don't hate it for himself.
True.
Because Cole said this was okay. But now let me ask y'all this: do y'all think the Fall Off is Cole's best album? Because he thinks this is his best album.
Yeah,
so can we say if this is his best album?
He done made the Fall Off 6-7 times. I done said that before. He done made the Fall Off 6-7 times. This shit ain't nothing new.
Boy, that's a slippery motherfucker.
Right.
I think Forest Hill Drive is his best, and then Friday Night Lights after that.
Listen, bro. Bro, I remember these conversations like they were yesterday, bro, when we was this is like 2015, 2016. I was working at Firestone, and we used to have these conversations about Cole, Kendrick, Drake all the time. Drake, I mean, I kind of hate the fact that like that I keep having to talk about Drake in the sense of like his work ethic. I'm not even talking about the music, but his work ethic, like, is unmatched. And you know, you got Joe Buttons of the world and the Ebros of the world and Charlemagne that like say that that's attached to his contracts, you know, that he got with UMG and Live Nation, where he has to tour. He has to do all of this stuff because, you know, that's in his contract. He in a 360 contract, Pusha T and all these guys. But regardless, like, the man works around the clock and he does not have to have a target to make music. That's what I've always said. He don't have to have a target to make music. J. Cole and Kendrick has had to have a target for the last 10 years. They've had to have a target, whether it was racism, whether it was socialism, whether it was activism. They've had to have a target to make music. And along the way, Cole kind of got out that phase where he had to have a target to make music. It wasn't up until the beef where Kendrick was able to get out of that shit. And so I just say that to say I forgot my point. I forgot my fucking point.
I just said just to say I forgot my
But
point.
look, I was second this what Smooth says. Drake is the one. I don't think Drake has a more work ethic. I think all these niggas in the studio every day. I think Drake is the one that releases the most. I think Kendrick and Cole don't release as much as they should.
But they can't, Darrell, and that's what I'm saying. You can't drop To Pimp a Butterfly twice. You can't drop KOD twice. You can't drop Cole and drop For Your Eyes Only like that. 7 times.
And but look, and Cole fans love it though. Cause look, it's people in the comment section still saying Cole has the album of the year. The nigga had the top tier bars.
That was my point.
Okay.
That's my point. My point is when Drake was like running shit, it's kind of like the Kelly Rowland and Beyonce situation. Like Kelly Rowland dropped Motivation, and motherfuckers, man, she way better than Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
I don't remember that, but
nah, this was the thing. Like Kelly Rowland had her moment.
I remember
bro.
that. I remember
He
that.
had a
Smooth.
moment.
I know what he's
but
saying.
I get that.
But
say
this
a
is not my
we
point.
won't
I
forget
get
This
what
ain't
he's
my
saying.
point. My point is like when Drake was like doing his thing and like Cole started writing all these raps and Two and everybody, I used to, man, this nigga ain't hitting like that, bro. But because niggas just wanted to like linger on to something, J. Cole became everybody's favorite. Like it was never really real, bro. The love was never really real. That's been my personal thought. Dink, I'm a J. Cole fan through thick and thin. I've been telling this nigga Two and JG for the longest, bro. Niggas ain't never really fucked with Cole like that, but they hated Drake like that. Real shit.
But see, I don't know if I agree with that, Smooth, because Cole, I feel like Cole has diehard motherfucking fans. Like that nigga got fans.
No, this ain't about his fans. This is about media.
Yeah,
this ain't got nothing to do with the fans.
Okay. His placement. How people
hold on. So what it got to do with Smooth?
I'm talking about I'm talking about just media. Just like this, oh man, J. Cole he's the best. Bro, y'all just ain't like Drake. You ain't want to put Drake there. And because Kendrick finally entered himself into this race. Kendrick wasn't in the race. He wasn't in the race for a long time.
Sure.
But J. Cole, nigga, went on a crazy feature run. You know what I'm saying? He here, he there. And so everybody, oh man, he's way better than Drake. Well, shit, y'all just don't want to just keep crowning the man every year. So J. Cole is that dude. And I'm just sitting here listening. I'm like, bro, like J. Cole like regressed. Like his verses are so monotone.
I
now
think
we
that
get
nigga
to the
sound
fall
worse
off.
than
Now we get to the fall off.
Big Crit.
You said what?
I think he just sound worse than the Big Crit.
Bro, the fall off is so monotone. This the same shit we've been hearing for years.
Facts.
So like, why y'all don't like it now?
Well, I
Sure.
mean,
I stopped liking it after For Your Eyes. That's when I stopped. That's when Cole interest, like, I think he can never do 2014 Here's Forest Drive, and I think he can never do Friday Night Lights. He don't got that hunger. He don't got that Jay-Z, like, nigga on his ass, like, no, you need to do this type of song. He want to do all the rap shit, but, bro, you got to mix that shit up. Like, this ain't the 90s and the 80s. You can't make albums like that.
I just don't think
he got the passion for it no more.
I think if I look at Cole's career, I think he realized like it wasn't about rap no more. Like it just wasn't about the cool bars and shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he realized that shit and like it kind of like, and then he tried to focus on the activism and all that type of shit.
And that just ain't him though, you know?
It didn't get him nowhere. Like they still criticized him for that. You know what I'm saying? Like you had the girl like No Name.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, they still criticize him for that. So that's what I'm saying. So he went back to rapping. He went back to just, you know what I'm saying?
Now, if you had to compare,
like Wayne just rapping the track.
Facts, and that's what he loves. But if you had to compare Cole to like a pop star or a soul artist, who would you compare Cole to? So I'm gonna give you an example, right? If we say Drake is Michael Jackson, right? To me, Kendrick Lamar is Marvin Gaye or Curtis Mayfield. But then who would J. Cole be? That's a good one though. Like my dog got one ring or something. Like, hey.
What's up with that koala?
Hey. Like he might be Al Green or something like nigga might got one slap.
Yeah, so I would say for me, I would say Dylon, honestly. Shit, Drake. GNX. If we got 3 spots, Drake take all 3 of them fuckers.
I'm just still kind of confused on like, I think he made a good point. I think he just kind of.
Oh, you talking about the J. Cole shit? Nah, I mean, bro, I've been saying this shit for
No.
years.
I ain't arguing that. I'm just saying I think he made a good point, but I think he just kind of diluted it with the Beyonce Kelly Rowland shit.
Well, that was just a the first thing I could think of.
Yeah, don't think of this shit no more. 'Cause I don't
I
ever
mean,
think
shit,
nobody.
Darrell said
I
he
don't
heard
think
it before. That used to be a thing.
Yeah,
no,
I heard that
nobody
when
even
she
thought
came out
Kelly
with that.
Rowland was
Hell
on
yeah,
top when
nah.
she dropped Beyonce. I mean, when she dropped
Cause
Motivation.
people want to hate on Beyonce. That's for a fact.
Right. That's just
Smooth
I
ain't lying
get
about
that,
that
That's
shit.
the
but
point.
Kelly Rowland wasn't the Robin. I mean, wasn't the Joker, bro. Come on, man.
But even people
If
like Kevin
anybody, probably
Samuels,
been
But it's
Darrell.
more
even
so.
people
It's
like
more
Kevin
so.
Samuels would say Kelly Rowland is like a facial feature. He always does this. Kelly Rowland is like a 10, and Beyonce is probably like a 8
Yeah,
or
and it's
something.
more,
Like,
and more so the point is the point is about dark skin versus light skin. Like whenever you have like a pretty dark skin, they try to make her like, oh my God, she like that was Kelly. She had a moment where everybody thought she was finer than Beyonce, all this type of
Yep.
stuff. It
No,
didn't
no,
last
no,
yeah.
no, 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 no. I'm saying what to make your point. You that people were saying that Kelly Rowland was bigger or better, whatever the word choice you chose. And I'm saying you made a good point with the J. Cole, but that diluted it because I don't think nobody ever thought Kelly Rowland was
But
better.
shit, Darrell just
Cause you talking about
confirmed it.
motivation, I think that's around the time she dropped
Motivation. Motherfuckers love motivation.
Yeah, but
well,
Motherfuckers
yeah,
will
I
say
love
Darrell
that.
just
motivation. That
confirmed
Yeah.
wing.
It's 4 people on here. Darrell just confirmed he heard the shit, bro.
Hey, Darrell just agreeing that because we on the
Nah,
damn
I'm for real.
pod,
You know,
man.
hey, shit. You know, me and Smooth barely agree. So if I agree, you know, I'm telling the truth now.
Time out. No, I'm saying when you say when I say you agree, that was just in the flow of the conversation. Oh, like I think that was around the time girl came out with it, around the time To the Left and shit came out. Not To the Left.
Have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard the shit about
Run the
Beyonce
World
and
and
Kelly
shit.
Rowland?
That's
Yeah, I think
Around that
Okay,
time
so
with
that's three-
motivation and
That's 3
yeah, they
people
was
who
like
done
she
heard it,
back and
Dean.
all that shit.
What you trying to prove,
well,
bro?
if that's the case, I need to get bro. That's around the time when Motivation came out. That's when like Run the Town came out.
No, it's
Best I
not.
never had.
Motivation came out like 2003, 2004, some shit.
Hell no, that came
It
like
did
11.
after Dilemma, bro.
No, that came out like 11, bro.
I think the
That came out
point.
like
It's just
2011,
like
2012.
it's
Cause
really
that's when Wayne was going on his run.
Like I don't even know what this nigga doing to.
it's just really like the story. It's like man, Jordan Poole went on the wars. He be bumped out. It's just like if Kelly was out of Beyonce's shadow, she'd be better. And see, I told y'all. It's just one of those situations, bro.
I've never heard that a day in my fucking life.
For real?
Never. Even when the big song like Dilemma came out.
Well,
Cause you gotta
shit,
think about it.
You one of the
It's
box
in the
then, bro.
Huh?
I said you the one in the box then.
I guess so. Cause I'm telling you, around the time Motivation came out, I'm thinking of the song. I think that's like when Countdown came out. Like, man, come on, man. What album was that? When Beyonce had that coming out too. Best I Never
don't
Had
know.
and Countdown and all that. I think that was Run the World was coming out. Cause I think that was she had the damn Super Bowl appearance.
No,
Dang.
but I think what we're saying is the statement is real. We're not saying the statement was true.
Right.
No, I know that, but I don't think it ever been no room for a nigga to even think of that. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think it ever been no room of that.
It should
Like,
have been.
But what he's
never.
saying is the haters. Like the
Yeah,
haters
right.
that don't like Beyonce and want Beyonce to fall off and want Beyonce being Illuminati and all this
Right.
other shit. They
Right.
want Kelly Rowland. They was saying
I
Kelly
get
Rowland.
what you're saying. We can go
Right,
to
the-
the next
like I
subject,
said,
but
like
I'm
the
saying
black
I
and-
don't think motivation was enough motivation for a hater to even
But
say
it was
some
a
dumb
big
shit
song
like
though.
that.
It was a big comeback for Kelly Rowland. She just ain't keep it up.
She had one great song. I just named you like 3
She just
classics.
ain't.
I just named you 3 classics that Beyonce put out around that time. I want to say that was around the time 7-Eleven came out.
But
no.
it just cause Kelly Rowland ain't keep up the hype.
Yeah.
That's all that was. She
Darrell,
should have
I
dropped 3
get what
other
y'all
songs.
saying, but I just fail. I want to know what box you motherfuckers was in, cause I just named you 3 to 4 classics around Motivation came out that would never ever make you think Kelly Rowland even had a spot or speckled chance to be better than Beyonce.
Nigga,
Like,
what
come
the
on.
fuck are you talking about? We agree.
No, I'm saying I want to know who said this. I'm like, who the
A
fuck
lot
said this
of
dumb
people.
shit?
I'm telling
That's
you, huh?
crazy.
Let
Beyonce
me call
haters.
these niggas, man.
Beyonce haters. Like
Man,
they always say
please.
that.
I'm like,
Hey,
bro, this girl got like 3 hits compared to her 1 at that time.
But that bitch
Like,
was
she
big.
had
I
time
can
to
be
be.
a mother. That bitch was huge though. That
That
was
bitch
probably.
was huge. No, I didn't think that bitch wasn't better than Run the World.
I don't even
And
remember
that
Round the
had
World.
a
I
room
remember
feature.
Motivation though.
Motivation go crazy. I was there rapping that bitch today.
Oh, but look, I got it though, Smooth. So if we say Drake is Michael Jackson and Prince, right? J. Cole is Smokey Robinson and Donny Hathaway. Kendrick Lamar will be Stevie Wonder and Marvin Gaye. That's the perfect comparisons. That's the perfect comparisons. Like,
Why you ask ChatGPT for that?
Nah. I went down the list of Billboard top soul and R&B singers, and that's the perfect. These are top 20 what I'm naming. So J. Cole is definitely Smokey Robinson, Donny Hathaway for sure. They good, but he ain't like he ain't in your stereo for real. Kendrick is like, when you think about Stevie Wonder and when you think about Marvin Gaye, you think about revolution, you think about great songwriting, but more of like conceptual, as Smooth would like to say. But then when you think of Drake, you think of like Prince or Michael Jackson when you come in far as like outflow or production, far as a lot of music being made, but also a lot of top Billboard hits being made. And so that's how I would compare those three.
Okay,
Like, it's just different. It's a different comparison. Like, you can't compare Michael Jackson to a Marvin Gaye. That ain't no correct comparison. Like, you can't say Michael Jackson is better than Marvin Gaye. You can't say Marvin Gaye is better than Michael Jackson. You can't say that. But you can say Marvin Gaye is better than Smokey Robinson or Donny Hathaway, and you can say Michael Jackson is better than a Donny Hathaway and a Smokey Robinson. That's
Well, Mike
those are
Jackson
true
the best ever,
statements.
nigga. What the fuck you talking about? I can
You
say
say
that
who
shit
now?
with ease.
But you can't. Niggas will argue Marvin Gaye was the best ever.
I'm telling you, you say you can't, and I can easily give you reasons why Michael
You
Jackson
can't
is
say
the
you
best
can't
ever.
say
Hey,
Michael
we gotta
Jackson
move to
is
the
better.
next topic though, man.
Okay. But
Oh yeah,
then
we
you
gotta go
can't
to the Killer Rose
you
and
can't
Beyonce
say
part.
Michael Jackson is better than Marvin Gaye. That's impossible to say. That'll never be true.
Nigga.
I
Hey,
done
man.
heard enough of y'all boys that Beyonce, what's it called? Shit. Move on, please.
So country nigga, you brought it up yourself.
I know, but just you using that to make your point. Like, damn, Smooth
So
saying some smart shit.
Country Wayne been in the news lately, like, you know, he said he got 1 billion streams on Facebook in a month.
1.4. Yep. 1.4 billion.
Yeah, so he say he the king of social media.
I agree, and he not even giving you his YouTube number because he do the same thing. Like, the videos he posts on Facebook, he posts on YouTube, and what he does is he is the king, and I want to say he is the originator of vertical content. Like, everybody say verticals. Country Wayne has been doing a vertical series for the past 3 to 4 years, like, and the shit tie in together. And majority of the people or the actors that he has is 6 figures to 7 figure people. He paid them like Hollywood pays like their actors, and they act every day, and he drops maybe like 6 to 10 videos every day, and each one of them get anywhere from 20 to, let's say, 100,000 per day. And what he does is
You
it's
sure
like a
about them
soap
numbers?
opera. Huh?
This nigga freestyle these motherfuckers, boy.
I ain't lying to you, bro, because I follow Country Wayne. I follow Country Wayne, and I follow the series.
Okay.
I guarantee you, Smooth. Pull up on his YouTube or pull on his Facebook. Look at the last 5 to 10 videos he dropped. Like, if we pull up like, let's say for instance Country Wayne, right?
Smooth
I'm gonna
say
give
he
you the
ain't
ones
built.
No, I
I'ma give
believe
you
you. I just don't
I say you ain't built. You nigga say, hey, Smooth, pull up.
Look, but look,
I
he
would
dropped
already-
one 52 minutes ago. That bitch on YouTube, that bitch got 10,000 views. 52 minutes ago, he dropped one hour ago, 11,000. Another one 1 hour ago, 9,000. Another one 1 hour ago,
Damn, so he dropping
13,000.
content like that?
Bro, this nigga, okay, today, hold on. Just today, okay, 3 hours ago, I'm finna tell you how many this nigga dropped today. Bro, this nigga dropped like, it done got crazy. Back in the day, it used to be 5 to 10. But hold on, watch this, hold on. So I'm gonna do 24 hours, right? In the past 24 hours, the nigga has dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
in
14,
my
15,
bank account.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56 videos in the last 24 hours. And the least one he dropped 7 minutes ago, that bitch got 1.5 thousand views. He just dropped one 7 minutes ago, and that bitch got 1.5 thousand views on YouTube. And then the most
1,500.
one, bro, like 1,600 views, bro. And then look, the most that he got from yesterday, that bitch got 75,000 views
So
from
he
one
just
day ago.
so he really playing just a numbers game.
He playing a numbers game, and then he
just
making
market.
each video tying to the next one. So if you watch this one, you gotta watch the next one to know what's
Yeah, he
going
do
on.
like a series. He do that for
Oh,
all
you
these
know
people.
what I'm talking about, ain't it, Dean?
Yeah, I know Country Wayne. I mean,
Yeah.
he to me, he fell off. To me, he ain't as funny as he used to be.
Wait. You
But he not
can't
even
say you can't
acting in
say
these
fell off if
videos.
you doing 1.4.
No, I said to me. I did say to me. I said to me.
No. And look, Dean, you can say that, but then Smooth, let me add this for all the people that say Country Wayne fell off. It's cool if he fell off. He not even in nan one of these videos that I just said. He got actors. He ain't in nan one of these videos. Out of fucking 60 videos, he ain't in nan one of them.
No, I said that out of respect to him. I said to me, like he ain't. He used to be like, I mean, that used to be me and Trail dog. Like, that nigga used to be like
Facts.
on something.
I'm with you on that, Dean.
Shout
But
out
I'm
to
with
then
you.
he
Trail.
kind of like, but I know he was the king of social media, but like Smooth saying without even knowing, without a biased opinion, he do play the number game because a lot of people that was around his time had ventured off to do other things as well. Like Mojo Brooks was killing it at one point, but then he started going more towards, now he never been Country Wayne in social media, even though I think he could have been. But he do other things. He like making his name in stand up and shit too, which Country Wayne did too. He had a Netflix special that Mojo Brooks never had. So it's kind of like Smooth said, numbers game, doing what he doing. I mean, I don't know
That's
how
the
to
link right
really.
there, Smooth.
Well, he
That's
got
the link
Netflix
too.
special?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wayne,
he
Country
does.
He
Wayne
got
do.
Netflix
Oh.
specials. He got
Oh,
like
It did
2
damn,
of
I
them.
numbers
ain't
too.
seen it.
It was.
No, I'm
It
not.
did
No, I'm not.
numbers. It wasn't.
But
I ain't gonna
I
lie to
agree
you,
with
bro.
Dean. He not as funny as he used to be, and he used to just do like what Drewski do, like do one video or 2 videos of him being funny or him being what's the little character he had with the little GNX, what it was, damn, what's the nigga
Talking about
name?
when he was
Like,
the rapper.
yeah, when he was the rapper,
Yeah.
drip.
Drip. That's mine.
But he didn't went on from that
Yeah.
content. This nigga done started a whole
Yeah.
that nigga done started a whole network, right? And he got a group of act. Like, bro, it's so many people acting in this shit.
Yeah,
You'll
I
be like,
seen
how
I
the
seen
fuck is he
like
doing
niggas
that?
like Iman Shumpert. He over there working with him.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
that's
he
what
got
I'm
the
trying to tell you. Like the nigga Mike,
Oh, that's the one he got in
he
trouble
plays some.
about.
So let me ask you this: like, where does country Wayne, because he's stating that, like, Hollywood don't even understand how he doing these type of numbers. You know what I'm saying? He doing 1.4 billion in a month is
Crazy.
crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
that's a month, bro.
yeah, he did it in a month. So where do you take this? Like, where do you take this content? Like, why hasn't nobody like tried to copy the formula, or can you copy the formula? And I even seen some people like they were like saying like, if they take away Facebook, then like what does Country Wayne do? So like what could happen from this, good or bad?
I agree.
I don't think it's nowhere to take it, bro. I think you just keep doing it until you can't. I
The
don't.
Drake fall off.
Yeah, for real. Because I think
and-
what's my bad? What's the guy Kev on stage? I know, like the one that's cool with Tony Baker.
Yeah.
I think Kev on stage did a video about like how much the numbers he was doing. It's like this shit is crazy, but I think the output they do. Well, shit. I ain't gonna say Dave because shit ain't like Country One. If he put 50 videos out one motherfucker,
that's
crazy.
what I'm saying. You can't compete with that.
You can't, and that's why. But you like Tony Baker. 'Cause I think you find something that works, you stick with it. I think Tony Baker now is doing like I think everybody should just shut the. He
Yeah.
with it because people like it. Everybody agree with him. I don't know because you can't. Because sometimes I think it doesn't translate all the time. I think I seen him in like a Tubi movie. It wasn't, to me, Country Wayne's best showing. But shit, so he went back to it. No, he went back to the bread and butter, and that's working. I think that's why online or social comedians are just doing posting like this more and more because they see that's the formula, and I think they used to like took the transition like Mojo, like you said, Mojo. I think he like from Mr. James to this to that, and he's just going there whatever works, they doing it. Cause I
Yeah,
don't
Mr.
think it's
James didn't work for me though.
yeah, like
Yeah,
it's not in living color anymore to where we
right.
translate from here to here to here. It's not no great path anymore. So you just gotta stick to whatever works. And you gotta think.
I agree. And then you got niggas like Faison Love was like, when Country Wayne was saying how much he was making, right? Faison Love was like, oh man, that nigga lying and all this. He's like, I do movies, I make residuals. And it was funny that Michael Blackson just recently he showed the residual check that he got from Wildin'
But
Out.
Michael Blackson ain't the only one that did it though.
But okay, that's cool. That's cool. But
Yeah.
Michael Jackson showed the residuals, right? Off Wildin' Out, a
Jackson.
recent show, the nigga had couple cents, right? He got a couple cents. Like each check was like cents, like 61 cent, 41 cent. So it just
$7.
go to show that, yeah, you might get residuals, but it's just like streaming music. Yeah, you might get residuals, but that shit sometimes be pennies.
Hold on. So how I know I heard Country Wayne mention like, Facebook pay good and all of this. So how is Country Wayne able to, if you saying he dropping 20 to 100 bands, how is he able to recoup that money? Because you got to think about it like shit, even, just looking at like what's your boy name? DJ Vlad. He was saying like, episode with him and, Boosie, he might make 35, well not but maybe about $50,000 and he give Boosie 35 and he only make 15 in profit. So like how would Country Wayne be making that, that type of money and paying that type
I
those
think 1.4 billion is my bad. I don't 1.4 billion amount like what you would think in money, but I think it's a lot. But also I
Yeah,
think
I think I had put it in on ChatGPT, I believe. I had to look and see like what it amount to.
he chopped the videos up though, you know what I mean? Nigga,
PT chops them up. Yep.
the brick cost this much, man. How cut that bitch down and sell it is different. And
Right.
so
Digital dope.
you know what I'm saying? 56 videos, you do the price of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You still gotta pay for it, but
Yeah.
also it the to once after this big corporation, once I can't do it here, I can't move it. I can't move it the same on myself.
And
Some people
then
make a lot on Patreon, but everybody finna pay.
Yeah. Right.
And then,
Yeah.
and I broke it down for you, Smooth. On so Country Wayne, he's been doing this for probably 4 to 5 years. He probably has the highest RPM payout on Facebook, right? Because he does this shit every day. And so it says for a low payout, let's say for instance, you get 30 RPM, so that's about 450,000 a month. That's the lowest. But then if you have high RPM, so the elite high value niche, let's say for instance, it goes up to $5. And then that's a max of 7.5 million. So we do 400,000 to 7.5 million a month, and we just we do the average of that. We just break it in half. That's like what, 3.75 million a month on just Facebook, and we ain't even talking about YouTube.
Facebook do say I often pay 400 to 3,000 per million views depending on audience quality. 2.4 billion view could be 960,000 to 7.2 million.
And then majority of
Damn.
his views are coming from the US. So if he pays his actors, let's just say for instance, he got people acting, maybe his lowest actor make 10,000 a month. Who wouldn't want to do these videos for 10,000 a month? Like then you got the bigger actors, like he paying, let's say for instance, he paid them 100,000 a month. You still eating.
Yeah, and if he got recurring actors, they probably on contract. And
They probably on contract.
that allow them to take a slow money.
And then he probably have to the point to where people are donating, not donating, but doing advertising like, oh, wear this shirt, wear this hat, wear this, wear that,
Yeah,
paying that.
that's
Oh
another
yeah, I got
Mhm.
that. Yeah, you talking about
Wardrobe free.
and shit.
right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pay advertisement. So what Country Wayne is doing is like, that nigga is basically building his network. But I like the question you asked, Smooth. What if Facebook goes down? What if YouTube go down? And I always thought he should have a website, but who is actually going to websites now?
Man, that's a great question. I think I asked
Great
somebody that the
question.
other day, I think I asked Raquel that. I was like asking her like, do she think websites are still valuable? You know,
I only think the
Website.
websites
What you
that are
mean?
marketplaces are valuable. Like YouTube is a marketplace, Facebook is a marketplace, Airbnb is a marketplace, Uber is a marketplace. Only websites that are valuable are something that's a marketplace that has a community and has services or content to offer. Like just going to a one-off website of just something, like say for 50 Cent drop a website, 50cent.com. You ain't really going there. You rather find his shit on YouTube
Oh, okay.
Music.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, nah, because like
That's what I mean. Like,
if you if you're not Walmart, you better off just shit have your Instagram page.
yeah.
Or
Well,
hey,
Walmart marketplace too though.
Yeah.
Amazon,
So
No,
Amazon.
that's what I'm saying. Like, as long as you,
Yeah, you
if
might
you
be
ain't
better
whatever,
off. If you sell cups, you better off just working with Amazon than
facts.
going to make cup.com.
Cups.com. Yeah.
yeah. Remember, it used to be, you ain't got no website, you ain't got no link. Man, that shit, certain shit is becoming outdated. It's crazy. The internet become outdated.
You know, a
Yeah.
lot of people don't even make websites. Like certain businesses, that's what who was that I was talking to, dude was trying, he was like, yeah, I want to create websites for people. And I was telling him, bro, like people ain't paying for websites. Like anybody, far as the domain and all that crap, ain't no point of paying for it because see, like you say, you just on the marketplace.
Right.
Like why would I?
Yeah, I think it's I think it's more like Darrell said, it's more community based. Like if you don't have a community, nigga, don't nobody want to go to 50cent.com. You know what I'm saying? Like
Then what?
So hold up. So ain't nobody going to my nigga builtmyconnect.com, man. I ain't giving that nigga Bill free advertising. He can do that shit on
but look,
Amazon.
even to that point though, it's like, I mean, shit, you better off just having a little link where motherfucker can schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah.
ain't necessarily about, shit. I done had a damn website with all my music, but what valuable is that if they can just go to YouTube? You know what I'm saying? And find the same shit, So it's just like, but that's what I'm saying. I think that's more community based. So if you did have maybe like a real community and people can go hear the latest updates, just kind of like Tumblr, like, just something just to keep your people interested. But as far as like one-off people, hell nah, nobody give a damn about no website.
Shit. Even the big corporation, bro, you fuck around scroll on Instagram long enough or Facebook long enough, boy, they gonna have the link so they know you ain't necessarily just gonna click on the website. You want this shirt? You want a microwave? You want a lawnmower? It's gonna be on.
Yeah, and that's another good reason for websites too, like, merch and shit like that. So
Yeah, but
I
you gonna
think
find it on shit that's like that. Your custom,
Facts,
right.
like
You're gonna find it on
no cap
Instagram.
too.
Right.
Cause a lot of my Chiefs gear don't come from Fabletics or NFL shop. That bitch come from Instagram.
Yeah.
Me going, of course I buy and send it to the website, but I ain't going to see. Let me see what Fabletics got
You
today.
seen
What
it on
Fabletics
nigga
got
man
today? Got
nigga
today.
man been trying to watch some
by the
fucking
recommended
some rap
feature.
shit.
Right.
They still you see Patrick Mahomes. That is hard.
Oh yeah, I need it. Yeah, I need that. I need it.
And
They got this
see,
piece
Smooth,
what
I
I
like the
seen
question you
earlier. Yeah, that
asked.
bitch in the cart. Yeah.
Why can't Hollywood, or why hasn't Hollywood done this, right? Is because I think it would cost Hollywood too much. Like, and to do that output production, like 60 videos a day is crazy. That's like, and then are you even, like you say, are you even recouping? Because Country Wayne, what he do is he take a smartphone and record the videos. With Hollywood, I think it's so much of production costs and how it needs to be high quality 4K and all this. Country Wayne using 4K on the iPhone, record the shit. You don't have to pay as much. Hold it. You don't got boom mics. You don't got voiceover. It's like one shot. We do this shit and on to the next. And so it's so easy for him to do that. Hollywood, I think it would cost too much and they wouldn't be able to, because you wouldn't go to Stars or you wouldn't go to Paramount or Netflix to see a fucking vertical short video. You will only do that on Instagram and YouTube, and that'll cost too much for Hollywood, I feel.
And my Country Wayne shit fire. But if you saw some of that shit on, it was on crazy, same content, shot the same. You see that shit on Netflix, you're like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think that's
you see it on
that's
Tubi.
important. That's important
it's cool.
too. That's important because he's built up his audience to accept just like what he does. And if they changed it, if it became too professional, I'm like, man, what the fuck is this, man?
Man, this nigga
This nigga got commercial. This nigga went commercial on us.
or start nitpicking. This
Yeah.
nigga ain't even got the same shoes on as
And then
last team.
Smooth, to keep him interested, he will, let's say for instance, I come into the show and then I do something that's very like profound in the show. What he'll do next is, say for instance, like a month later, it'll be a spinoff on my shit. And so the camera starts following me, seeing what I'm doing. So
Okay.
everybody basically has their own spinoffs on this shit. And it all ties back in. Then I might fuck around and meet two around the city, and then two get his spinoff. Like
Yeah.
and then we all come back and meet up one place.
He definitely paying writers. He definitely paying writers.
He for sure that he paying writers, and to the point. That's what I was gonna say too. He paying writers to the point he ain't even hands on no more. Nigga don't.
So
He might do one cameo.
Basically what y'all saying is this nigga he basically taking an episode of Martin, Jamie Foxx show, and clipping that bitch down to a minute or 5 minutes, and then turning that bitch into 50 clips.
Man,
but
nickel bagging the fuck out of
Yeah, I know that's what everybody does.
Do it, Art do it.
Everybody does it, but
Yeah.
I'm saying in a form of like, ain't nobody doing it to this extent. And we're not talking about podcasts. We're talking about a
content.
Yeah, we're talking about like a show. We're talking about a TV show.
Yes.
That he's just breaking it down and
got the corporate.
And then what's the crazy part is the only person we can see doing that much, and like far as like podcast work, is Vlad. Vlad, the only person that
podcast is completely different. That's completely different. We talking about a nigga. We talking about a show.
TV shows. One
we
video
about
we watching the Martin introduction. Next time we watching Martin actually walk into that bitch.
Right. He clipping this bitch down to like, nigga, it's like you walk in, you walk out the door, you sit down, like, nigga, it's 10 clips of that.
Bro, man, at the window, now you see him finally out there, bitch.
Nigga shows you plug your phone up.
But see, that's what, all right, so this what I'm saying. So this kind of like where it could get, like YouTube or Facebook, they could like start like, nah, man, unless this is a 5-minute clip, you don't get paid off of it no more. You know what I'm saying? They can start implementing bullshit like that. Especially when like niggas start showing their numbers and this, that, and the third. That means Facebook got to pay out more because more people trying to do that same shit. And so it's like,
but where it comes in at though. So this is the good thing in the era we live in. To get paid, and it's been for history, right? Advertisement. So the more people coming, the more ads is being shown. So Facebook getting paid, Country Wayne getting paid. They love it. So
because if they paying that mean they getting paid.
Yeah,
they getting paid.
Yeah, you're right.
So if Country Wayne making $5 million a month, Facebook probably making 15 off his shit.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy though? And like we can kind of segue into this conversation. How do people know what advertising is worth?
Like, no. You're right. That's a good question.
But like, how do you?
You don't.
But this is what I'm saying. So like, Facebook is essentially an advertisement company. You know what I'm saying? So like, or YouTube is essentially an advertising company.
Yes.
Like, why would Gaye washing powder or Minute Maid go pay $100,000 for a slot? And like, how do you know that you gonna see a return on that YouTube slot?
Okay. So then I believe what it works is so to show Gaye is washing powder, right? Cleaning solutions. So you want to show Gaye on anything that's dealing with being fresh, clean, clothing, nice. So I would show it on like shoe content. I would show it on people that's showing unboxing clothes, unboxing new apparel, or anything dealing with apparel.
But my
anything dealing with clothing.
My question is, how does the company know what their ROI is?
Yeah, I think you can gauge the consumer because they ask like to in between videos to ask, "Hey, what have you seen lately?" Or they can gauge like what you're into, what you they can do that or by the videos. But how does the company know that you're gonna spend the bread?
So what they have is hold on, no, let me quote you. I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna throw this out. They have APIs, right? So when you click on an ad, it tracks what you do on that website. So let's say if you click on Gaye, and then it'll show that okay, you just looked at the first page and clicked off, right? Or you click 3 pages and then you didn't buy anything. So what happens is, okay, he's interested, and then it shows your algorithm or your YouTube or what Instagram algorithm. It says, okay, he like Gaye because he went click and stayed on the website for 1 minute or 2 minutes, and then they start re-showing that to you till finally you end up buying something off of Gaye, and then it tracks that and say, okay, it took this many clicks or this many times
And they
to
feed
show.
they systems and
Yeah.
Well,
algorithms
I
You're
was
better.
gonna ask you this
and
though.
data.
I was gonna ask you this. My bad. Well, he probably answered your question. I didn't think he did. I thought you. I that's why when you say you agree, I was kind of surprised because I thought we kind of
I
all
I
knew
see
that
I
one.
see I see what he's saying though.
I thought, yeah, I thought. Well, my bad, bro. I thought we all kind of knew that because
But
we see
go
that.
ahead, then
Like,
go ahead.
I thought Smooth was more asking as like, all right, so how do I can like Country Wayne, right? I can get this shirt. How much you gonna charge me? How do I gauge that price? Like, are you saying that, hey, well, I get this many views, I make this much? Like, I can get your sales gonna skyrocket. How much? How much would it go down? If what I'm losing, what I'm gaining. That's what I thought you were asking. I thought we all knew the algorithm formula shit that was going on.
I didn't understand nothing you just said, Dink.
So basically, I thought you were asking how do you what I got from your question, I thought you were asking how do you gauge somebody's worth of advertisement? For instance, with two on phone home wearing an Iceman shirt.
Nah, that
That's what
what
I thought you was asking.
no, I was just asking how does because Darrell didn't answer the question, but I like what Darrell was saying as far as
I was gonna finish
gauging.
it though for the return on investment.
Yeah, he
Yeah, that's
didn't.
the
He
cookies
just
and API. Yeah.
yeah. But what I'm that still doesn't
It's
answer my
e-commerce.
question of how does the advertiser know to pay 100,000 again?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. Like, if Drake came to Two talking about, hey, you did this on phone home. People watch you, and my profit went up 10%. I mean, my sales went up 10%. And now Two and them boys in talks like, well, hey, look, every time I wear your shirt, your shit go up to
No, you
10%.
said
That's
no.
what I
I
thought
no,
you was
no.
asking.
I'm not talking about what you're talking about. I'm talking about the 10%. That's what Darrell answered the question there. I'm not talking about the number is 10%. I'm asking what does that 10%, what does that information look like? That's what I'm saying. I know it's 10%, but I'm saying what does the data look like?
Like, what's the word for that? That 10%?
No, that's what I'm saying. It goes back to what Darrell was saying in like the APIs and
The
the
cookies and shit. Yeah.
bro. You trying to make it simple but
I
I
mean, my bad. It's simple to me because we learned that shit. So my fault on
no,
that.
but
But I assume
but
I
it's
thought
not.
y'all
But
knew that
but
shit.
it's this. We're talking about the internet, but I'm talking about a commercial that I can see on the Super Bowl commercial. What makes
Okay.
somebody pay $2 million off a Budweiser commercial? They do it every year, so it's not even just about the internet, bro. I'm saying you could be sitting down watching TV, Budweiser commercial come on. They pay $2 million. Why do they? What is their ROI to make them say, "All right, let's pay that two million again"? I'm sitting down watching
Well, that's what
TV.
I'm saying. Well, they go back to the two thing. Like they know that my it's just like with Frito Lay. We know our sales skyrocket through the Super Bowl. So we put out a whole bunch of displays based off the year prior because we know that's when it's time to bring the chicken home. That's that that's when everybody buying. That's when they put your name out there because everybody watching the Super Bowl. So it's just like with Two, if a bunch of people watching Iceman, I mean, phone home, and I see when he wear his shirt, this shit, that's why I thought you was asking that question, because I thought that's what we doing. Like you trying to see how much, why would somebody pay
Oh
two
damn.
million? You trying to figure out what's the worth of 2 million. Like if I'm paying somebody 2 million, does my profit go up this much? Basically, what you're asking, right?
No,
I think
I
that's what I
get what
be hearing.
Smooth saying, and Smooth, and so I don't know why my camera did that, but before I refresh it, Smooth. Okay, so I got the perfect example, and I got what Dink was saying too.
Or
So
raise that
Dink,
damn camera.
let's do
Yeah.
Drake rollout, right? How does Drake pay for this rollout? So
Okay.
he paid,
Yeah.
let's say for instance, Drake paid like 10 million or
Right.
what was the number? Okay, so Two got a shirt, so I guess he can mark it on how much shirts were sold on Amazon because he had an Amazon store up. How many albums he sold first week? Let's say that he sold 460 plus 100. Let's say 700,000 total first week just off the videos he did. And so how much would that be? How much is I guess the album $9? So let's do 700,000 times $9, right?
That
Or
don't really answer the
times
question either.
times $10. So that's about, let's just say $7 million, right?
I'm not talking about off a one-off situation though. Like I could do the math off of if I advertise versus how much I made and say, okay, well, I paid 10,000 in advertising, I made 30,000. I could do the math on that.
So you saying, but what will make him do that again on his next album,
What will
right?
make So Smooth, when they fall under what you do already, as far as girls.
No,
right.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Nah, that's what I'm
let me
saying. Like,
refresh.
I think the best example. I think maybe I'm confusing like the internet, but I'm just saying like and let's just take out the Super Bowl. Let's take out the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you talking about in general, period.
All right, watch this. All right, so say if I'm sitting down watching TV, right? Goddamn tissue commercial pop up.
Show them the baby.
Right.
Yeah, Sherman commercial pop up. It's a Saturday.
Right.
What makes them say, okay, you know what? Shit, let's keep dropping the commercials.
That the household name will make them keep going. So it's like
But that's the same thing with Drake. Well, why keep dropping the Iceman part 4? He dropped 4 of them. Because it was gaining traction. He could see the rumors, the meals, the clicks.
No, I think that's 2 different things though, Darrell. Not to
It's
cut you
not,
off.
'cause
I
it's
think that was
advertisement.
I think that was a series in a way, but I
No.
think Smooth talking about like instant.
So you confusing series to advertised rollout. That was
No,
an advertisement for the album, and he dropped 4 of them. Why didn't he stop at 1?
Well, I think
because he had you enticed to see the 4th,
Well, can I ask
and
you-
he
can
know
I-
you was
I don't
ready.
Can I come at you with this one, Darrell?
I don't think that's helping me neither. I think
Can I come at you with this one, Darrell?
Talk to
Can I
me.
ask you this, Smooth? What Smooth saying is just a reverse story again. Resay story. Saturday day, you chilling, watching the game, Storm commercial come on. And he's saying, what makes them pick 10 different time slots that day for that commercial? And I would say,
Is that what you saying, Smooth? Hold on. Is that what you saying? What makes them pick Saturday to show this commercial?
He just picked that day. I'm talking about period. What make you keep
go off?
What make you keep going? Basically, right? Smooth. Why keep paying for those?
Just go off.
All right. My thing is, it's all about namesake. You
Okay.
become a household name.
Okay.
The more and more you see me, that's why. I mean, I'm learning this from Frito-Lay.
Right.
That's like, because I used to be like, bro, why I'm putting 2 cases of Doritos, Dorito cases come 7 in the box,
Yeah.
2 big ass bags, and we will put them bitches at the front of the
All
store.
right. So you're right.
Yep.
So you're right. What you're saying is right. That's true. But that's my point. How do you measure the ROI on doing that?
Return on investment, right? On doing that, right?
And I feel like that becomes
I guess at the end of the year. At the end of the year, or if you do monthly or you do weekly ROIs or you do audits so the only way to know.
Okay, so my question is, like, how do you know what's working? Or do you just keep doing it over and over?
Smooth. The only way you know it's working is because you have to do an audit. You have to see how much I made versus how much I'm spending on advertisement. Your advertisement dollars can't be more than what you made. So
right.
No, but Darrell though, like if I'm always doing it, I can't audit what happens.
You can, and that's what they do at the end of the year.
How?
That's what they do. That's how they compile the numbers.
Darrell, but I did it, so I can't measure that until when I didn't do it because I always do it. Like what they just said about
they don't always do it.
Like,
they don't always do it.
Do you think he's saying like, all right, what if I didn't put the Dorito bag in the front of the store? Would they still walk down the aisle and get it? Like, we're not measuring it. We just doing it. And oh, this worked. Shit. What?
Yeah,
Nigga.
that's what. To my point too.
they are measuring it, and so they have times to where they pay. Like, so they're not paying 24/7. They might pay a slot for 4 months, right? I pay $100,000, and I want this billboard right here for 4 months, and then after 4 months, before I re-up and give you another 100,000, let me see what I made, and then if it's working, I give you another 100,000. But if it ain't working, that's why you see billboards go all the time. And that's why you see billboards like in Mississippi. I'm gonna tell you who got it. Mars Bart, right? Mars Bart is on every damn billboard because he know it works.
It don't necessarily mean he knows it work. But to Dink point, the visibility.
It's the visibility.
The visibility is like you don't know, and that kind of, to your point, it is like in real estate, because you don't know when that investment going to pay off. And I think what I'm trying to figure is like, damn, what is the ROI? Well, maybe it's not an answer for when that visibility is going to pay off.
The thing is,
but I think it does pay off because.
Hold on, Darrell.
Oh, go ahead.
It does pay off, but I'm saying,
it does.
win.
To Darrell's point, you do got something at the end of the year, but with Darrell is mainly, so y'all two different arguments is Smooth want more of the now, like how we know this in particular is it. And you said if you're doing it all the time, and if you're doing it all the time, you won't know it. But Darrell's saying, well, basically at the end of the year, when my sales is higher from that, I'm gonna keep it going. But that's what I'm saying. He's not trying to get that.
Or yearly basis.
That was my question.
Hold on. So he already know that answer because he know eventually the money gonna tell me how much to make.
Exactly. And but I know and what you said, I already know, like, the advertiser is working.
Right.
If at the end of the year the advertiser is gonna tell me that it's working.
Right. So far as what we did at Frito-Lay, we will put them bitches, them chips, 7 cases, right, of a stack of Doritos, and people will not even pick off those. They will go to the chip aisle. But it wasn't for them to pick off that. We just wanted you to know who Doritos is, the Lay's name. Right. Just like Geico. Geico got 15 of the same commercials, but we know it just fuck Geico. Let's not go with Geico. Let's go with
that was a good one. Geico. No,
I'm gonna go with something simple as this. Clorox. Niggas don't even say go get the bleach. We're gonna either say Clorox. So the more and more we become that, our name becomes that product. Right. Like when niggas say chips, niggas is thinking about probably plain Lay's, some Lay's type of chip. Whether it's Doritos or what, they all Lay's. Niggas ain't talking about ups.
Kleenex.
Kleenex not even, that's the name is the product now.
Go get some Kleenex. You ain't talking about tissue, you go get Kleenex.
Yeah, you talking about
Kleenex. But my thing is, what's getting me is when Smooth is saying the return on investment, how do you know it? Like, explain that to me.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Smooth.
I don't think
that's what he was trying to get to.
Yeah. I don't think you can really, you can only explain it in dollars. So that's what I'm saying. You can only explain it at dollars at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because
you can't really. But it kind of goes back to your point about, like, I think like the internet shit. Like, you can figure out people tendencies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But outside of the internet, like,
it's grassroots. It's
you know
hard to
like,
measure.
How the fuck do you measure? Like, do you know that Levi commercial working?
That
you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know that that's working in real time? You know what I'm saying? The only way you probably know it's working until the end of the year.
Yeah, or look, you can know at the end of
hold on,
or after that shows.
Not just the Levi commercial. Was it the Levi billboard? Was it the Levi commercial? Like, what was it? And you don't really know unless you do like marketing research and like you got a survey and you ask the person, why did you buy this? And they say, well, I bought it off because of the commercial, or I bought it because somebody was wearing it. Like,
yep.
And
that's one. But then also what you can do also
basically just saying, like, it ain't nobody seeing the Levi commercial and be like, oh shit, start the Super Bowl, let me go get me a pair of jeans.
Right. Yeah, right.
No, that's smooth. But what they do is
that's what
they do.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But even the namesake,
that's how they measure it.
It's money in it. It's something in it.
Yeah,
this is how they measure it. So after the Super Bowl, you do a week analysis.
Computer. You can see a computer.
Goddamn, chat all over that nigga glass, man.
What? That's
You
y'all.
gotta
That's
start wearing
y'all.
glasses, man. You gonna do that.
Why?
Nigga ain't even looking at us.
Oh, you saying that's us in the screen?
Yeah, that's y'all.
Oh.
That's y'all.
Nigga, I don't see
That's
now
y'all.
one of our black asses
Look, this
giving me
smooth right
glasses.
here. This smooth right here.
This
Like,
this smooth right here.
This
That
smooth,
go
yeah.
smooth.
What you say?
Dink right here.
This smooth right here.
yeah, that's y'all. But Smooth, to answer your question, I can turn it down though. But Smooth, to answer your question,
Yeah, I bet
I
you
believe what
You
happens
turn
is
that
they do a
brightness.
week analysis after the Super Bowl and they do a monthly analysis after that commercial is shown. You know it ain't gonna go right then that night, but the next day, the day after that, are your sales increasing? Do you see a spike in sales? Do you see a spike in sales for this whole entire month? So Super Bowl is the beginning of February. So in February, are your sales increasing over the sales that you had throughout the year that you didn't run that Super Bowl commercial?
And I guess it all goes back to like, shit, man, like these advertisers, they making money. They gotta be making money. These businesses are making money because goddamn.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. They making money, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, nigga.
I mean,
Nah, I'm saying
like,
too know why I'm saying that shit.
oh,
Nigga just make fun because I'm on the right commercial.
I brought all the nigga that he told that shit to. I said, what was that perk? I said, what you want to do? I mean, I want to make commercials.
And so I feel like advertisement is the key to like why most businesses fail, or
Yeah,
even
true, the
anything.
nigga
Like the
making money,
bigger the
nigga.
advertising
Yeah.
dollar, you can make a company. In my opinion,
yeah, but I mean, but goddamn, like nigga, you talking about Facebook being worth motherfucking 60-some billion dollars, and it's like, goddamn, niggas out here paying that much in advertising. What the fuck is nigga advertising?
Right.
they advertising. Cause look, but then do you got to think about this though,
And,
Smooth?
and who the fuck is?
Back in the day,
But all right, that goes to my point. Who the fuck is buying shit from the advertisement? Like shit, like.
but Smooth, back in the day, we had advertisement on radio, advertisement on TV. We don't watch TV no more. We don't listen to radio. How you get to your consumer? You got to get on to social media.
Oh,
So
Darrell.
everybody
I
buying
think you have the
advertisement.
smooth point though. Like,
Hey,
nigga ain't off there, so what the fuck for?
Hold on, you said
Hey, hold
what?
on,
You said
y'all,
what?
boy.
Too?
What's up, bro?
how long y'all bored? Hey, so we went to South Carolina last week or 2 weeks ago. Cause Lex sister about to have a baby, so we just went to visit with her mom and stuff.
I'll calculate it. Shout out.
So yeah, thanks. So I'm at my boy house at her house at Lex sister's house, whatever. So I'm watching, I'm early bird, so I get up. So I'm watching Netflix. And that bitch had an ad on it. Y'all ever seen that before?
Yeah. Netflix, the lower tier version have ads.
I was just talking about that today. It's like
That's
regular TV.
Yeah.
I never knew Netflix had ads.
Oh
you
yeah,
got
but
the,
see-
you got the subscription where it don't. I don't see
yeah.
ads.
So the regular subscription is $25. So I deleted that one, and then I went to the $8.99 through Verizon, and so it looked like TV, like it's regular commercials.
Man, for real?
Yeah.
And shit, I watched that bitch.
Yeah.
I watched that bitch like I'm in the 90s.
To me,
Hey,
but look, I'm with you,
hey,
Smooth.
Dick
To me,
was always over there,
me,
bitch, by
I
the time
miss.
broke his head.
Man,
I
hey,
miss it.
it's been like, man, am I on YouTube or watching Netflix?
That bitch,
I'm
boy,
watching Nemesis with fucking commercials.
nigga, I was watching Nemesis with commercials too. Yeah, boy.
But that was happening.
Man, shit, I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying no $25. I'm not paying $25 for no goddamn Netflix.
I agree.
Hey, I get
agree.
it though, but I didn't know Netflix had that though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess
And
I always
me-
been having what you call it? Never know realize.
And me, Smooth.
Been having
I
your
feel
wedding.
like our life is ran off advertisement because you don't know what to go and get.
I
if
mean,
you
but
haven't
all
seen
right,
it
but
on the
so all
ad.
right, so that's to that point. That's to that point right there. All right, so you talk about Netflix. I'm glad you brought this up. So you watched the Netflix episode. They got nigga. I don't even know what fucking ad was on. I don't know what the fuck I just seen in the 30-minute show. So it's like how do you? Why would you go pay $100,000 for that slot for a nigga like me? I don't know what the fuck. Like I don't know what the fuck I just watched.
It's the name, bro.
If
I tell
anything,
you.
pissed off that is
But
right
that's
here.
what I'm saying, D. That's what I'm saying. My bad, my sinuses. But that's what I'm saying. You paid Netflix $100,000. How are you gauging? That's what I'm saying. How are you gauging that your sales went up from the Netflix shit to do it again. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think they do.
And then they probably doing it per impression. Impression is like 1,000 people. So you might not buy nothing Smooth, but the person that watch after you probably did. Or the person that's watching simultaneously as you, they probably did.
Right.
So I just only way you can know is by your sales, and you know that it's working because they keep running it, and also your advertisement dollars cannot exceed your profit. Because if it does, you don't got no
I disagree, bro. I think, but because man, I'm not clicking. I don't care how I feel. I'm not clicking up motherfucking show to buy some shit. But I
you said what too?
I'm not clicking off no to buy some shit. But I also think that they they can't risk not keep running the advertising.
But okay, so too, if you run advertisement and you don't make a profit, what happens to the company?
But now that's what we're saying. We're saying they're making profit, but they can't pinpoint it. If this is doing it,
You're right. That's my point.
But by you not,
they can because they hire data analysts. That's what data analysts are.
I might, but I'm saying I might buy because I didn't on Netflix, but I didn't. How many people gonna stop looking and watch Ozark to go buy something? Nobody. But that's probably what sparked the idea.
But like, okay, so if a lot of those ads, right? If you're watching on your computer, you can click on those ads. Some of those ads are interactive.
Yeah, but
I'm saying, how can you calculate?
But like I said, that's just I'm not even talking about it in that.
Nah, that's what I said.
Yeah, I'm just talking about like Dink said. I'm sitting here, I'm watching TV. It's ads in the middle of the TV, and it's like, nigga,
what?
you paid for this slot. You paid Netflix $200,000 for this slot, and how do you know it's gonna work?
Like
and so I think that's conversations. I think that's conversations like, well, okay, like us being phone home. You like, hey man, Hot 97 say they got a slot. We get a. I mean, shit, we could take it. We could take it to the fucking and that kind of goes to the point of why people ask you, what did you hear from us?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Google, TV, That kind of helps them.
Indeed.
Yeah, like that kind of helps them figure out. Cause you get on the radio and it's they got the 911 come get your car fixed. 911, you know what I'm saying? Like you like,
you know the new one is Top Dog Law.
Top Dog Law.
Top Dog Law.
Top Dog Law. You're like, nigga, what is this really working for Top Dog Law?
And Top Dog so crazy because they have iHeartRadio ads. That shit is on every radio station across the nation. I heard that shit in Mississippi. I heard that shit in DC. Heard that shit I hear that shit in Denver. That shit crazy to me.
Right.
Like I said though, Smooth, I promise you, I'm sure it's more than what we know, but I really believe it ain't due to like monetary or profit. I think it's just the reason that we doing what we doing right now.
Right.
The first thing we thought about law, it was Top Dog Law. That's at the front of our head.
Right.
It used to be Richard Schwartz. Y'all remember him back in Mississippi?
Yeah.
When Richard Schwartz with the law.
Remember Morris Bart.
Mars Bart. You knew when I said Mars Bart.
That was for the coach. For Jackson, it was Richard Schwartz. One call, that's all.
Oh, yeah, I heard him.
Oh, yeah. I remember that too. One call, that's all.
Paul. Y'all remember that nigga?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Check the RV.
I give you one. I give you another one. I put it like this. That's how I know it worked. We ain't used none of these niggas that we name it. And we know Top Dog Law, the two that I just said and one y'all just said. And then all of us know this one, Morgan & Morgan. So,
yep.
I mean,
Morgan
I
Morgan
think it's fun.
I put a lawsuit in for Morgan & Morgan 2 years ago. I still ain't got paid.
But you heard they ad, though.
Man, nigga paid the
It works.
And look, and he used their service. And he used their service. And Smooth used their service.
Nigga probably ain't even no law firm.
Oh, you thought it was legit.
Hey, still ain't got no money back from them niggas.
Smooth heard about them and used their service.
Yeah. Nigga probably ain't even no law firm.
Damn.
And see, everybody don't use it, right? Like two say he ain't gonna click off and buy it, but then you might click on Instagram and buy some shit. I'm gonna click off and buy some shit.
Oh, see, now I know New Era, but they all
They got
deep
some
in
shit
my
out there
algorithm.
too. Smooth.
Nigga, it don't matter what I go through. A hat pop up.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna buy something. I'm gonna buy
Man.
something. If I like it, I'm gonna buy it.
Nah,
They show
I'm
me
not
some
saying
tech or
I'm not
something.
saying it don't work, but I'm just trying to figure out like what's the return on investment. I think that's
You just trying to see the numbers on it.
I think
Yeah.
that's just an interesting
Right.
conversation.
I wasn't
You
thinking
said
that.
it. You said it too, Smooth. They put them surveys out. I think they have data analysts that research every time they run an ad, and I think they run test ads too. Like say for instance, they might just show this ad on Netflix only first. They might not show all of them together. They might just show it on Netflix and see what the sales do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was saying like, cause just because I don't click off and watch or buy it, that mean I might take my black ass to Walmart tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So how do you gauge? How do you track that?
Now, see, you couldn't track that. You couldn't. Only way you could track that is if
I think, but
they
that's
only
the
ran that
question
ad
though.
on
That's the
Netflix and
question.
you went out and bought it.
That's what you
That was
question.
the question.
And that's why my answer is strictly name. I'm not saying that I'm right or wrong, but that's really what I think it is. I think it's just I want you to remember who the fuck I am for when you go
Yeah.
shopping.
Right.
And
I agree with
It's
that too.
it's a long-term game. It's a long-term game.
Facts. And
That's what I
long
was
as
saying.
and
You
long as
can't
your
risk
profit
We've
somebody
is
been on the
more than
pod
your
long enough. It's time to get off this bitch.
and look, and long as your profit exceeds your advertisement, you can continuously run it.
Right,
Because
for
all
sure,
you
for
trying
sure.
to do is stay
So
in
that's what I'm
profit.
saying. So at the end of the day, it does not matter what we
Facts.
do. As long as the profit is, we're gonna keep doing the same shit.
Facts.
You know? So I mean, at the end of the day, it don't matter if you're making profit.
Yeah,
They gonna
if
keep doing it.
If I'm the profit, nigga, I don't know what got me here, but shit, I'm doing it.
Exactly.
If ain't broke,
Exactly.
don't fix it. I'm doing the same shit again next.
Exactly.
But you know what though too? Because one car company don't even don't put as much ads out. They still you just know their name.
Well,
Cadillac.
that's the brand. You know, when you talk about
Cadillac don't even,
not Cadillac, but what is not
Dodge?
BMW? Nah, it's one of those
Okay.
high
That
brands.
They
Mercedes.
don't-
I think
Dodge.
Mercedes
He's a
Benz.
high end.
That Ram. I'm talking about that new
Dodge.
Ram they
I
just
seen a
dropped.
Dodge commercial yesterday.
Man, I've been wanting a Dodge Durango my whole life.
that motherfucker
Hey,
has to go to career.
They about to come out with that new Ram. That motherfucking Rumblebee. That bitch
Ah,
look
it's
nice,
off the
boy.
blood.
He said, yeah, it wasn't a high end car. Yeah, a Buick.
right.
It's
Nigga
Hey.
said
we
Mitsubishi.
got the look.
Hey, them Rams is the new high end cars. I ain't gonna
That
lie
nigga
to
said
you, man.
Mitsubishi, dink. You know them high end cars, Mitsubishi. Shit. Hey man, phone home, man. Phone home, man.
Phone
Good
home,
episode,
man.
dude.
Yes, sir.
All right, dog, boy.
All right.